Okay, I'm back on my new island again, and in today's video I'm going to be visiting... Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Well, if she's asking to leave, the answer is no. Anyway, in today's video I'm going to be visiting random islands and looking at some of the best and most necessary things or elements that are needed for a cottagecore island. Anyway, let's get on with the inspo. Number 6, choosing the right path. Choosing the right path often makes or breaks your island. So this path, for example, is an absolutely beautiful one of my go-tos. Another path or another type of path that is essential, or not essential but pretty useful, on a natural or cottagecore island or country themed island is a stone path. Stone paths and dirt paths can be used together to create something beautiful. So let's look at some more examples. So this person here used one of the actual in-game paths and they used a custom path over it. It looks beautiful. So again, always go for greens and browns. So again, my personal favorite path is this custom dirt path. I mean, it's a matter of taste and preference. I don't know if it's this exact path because there seems to be a few that look quite similar. The one that I usually use doesn't have the extra flowers around it. You know what? This might not be exactly it, but there are so many similar looking paths and I find them absolutely beautiful and useful. Let's look at some other examples. Again, I think this is the same path or similar. Either way, it's absolutely gorgeous. Item number 5 of country core essentials is wooden infrastructure. I suppose it goes without saying that just the use of wood helps create a more natural feel. So as much as possible, try to use wooden stairs. I love this step or this stair. I also use the stone staircase sometimes. And brown and wooden bridges. So wooden inclines, wooden bridges, 2 thumbs up. I'm going to let the videos speak for themselves. And throw in some signs, wooden signs if possible. Number 4 on the list, play with your tree size. If you have all of your trees just the same regular size, fully grown, I don't know, it creates a bit of an artificial look. So try to have some trees of different sizes in order to do that, I can't speak. Gosh. Ugh. Okay. In order to do that, all you have to do is before your plant finishes growing, depending on how tall you want it, when you want to stunt its growth, just plant a fruit next to it or behind it, anywhere. Just plant a fruit seed and boom, it'll stunt your tree and it will stop growing. So having trees of various sizes just adds more depth and it just makes your forest or your cottage or whatever seem a little more realistic. It looks a little more natural and fun. And you can use the different trees to hide certain objects, to bring attention to certain objects. So playing with tree size is a lot of fun. Again, just plant a fruit next to your tree to stop its growth whenever you want it to stop. Item number 3 on my list is the use of vines as fillers. I have personally always hated how bare cliff edges looked, especially before the 2.0 update. Sometimes I try to use different simple panels to cover things up a little bit, but the use or the addition of vines with Happy Home Paradise allowed us to sort of add some greenery to our cliff sides, and I think it makes a much better filler than just using simple panels with codes. So vines and leaves, again, are fun to play with and add. And it's just a nice finishing detail to your island. So just throw some in here or there, just as these people are doing in these examples. Item number 2 on my list, possibly my favorite, one of the most fun anyway, are blankets. There are just so many fun codes out there. If you go to Pinterest or Instagram or just Google, like I find a lot of fun codes on Google and like random websites. I think maybe Tumblr. Some people are still using that. Anyhow, so there are so many beautiful codes, so many creative people that make nice blankets and just like fabric-ish custom designs. And with them, you can create little picnics and little just cozy areas on your island. I love them. I love what people do with these things. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show a bunch of clips and examples, and I'm going to stop talking because I'm not very good at that anyway. Item number 1 on the list, picking the right villagers. Since the Happy Home Paradise update, where we were able to modify the exterior houses of the villagers, it's been a little less important to pick villagers whose houses match your own, because now, not your own, but your own island, because now you can just change the house exteriors. But it's still very important, again, in my opinion, to have villagers that sort of fit your theme. Some people might not care. Some people might just want to have their favorite little villagers and little buddies surrounding them, and that's perfectly fine. But I think that just having villagers with neutral palettes or realistic colors, so you know, brown cows or black and white cows, brown dogs, brown or gray elephants, black and white cats, a lot of the deers with natural colors like Bo and Fauna, almost forgot her name for a second, and Eric, Maple, Ellie the elephant. I feel like just having those neutral villagers that don't sort of pop out, not the pink ones. Don't get me wrong, I love my pink villagers and my blue villagers, but just having villagers that blends into the background helps give your island the overall natural look that you're looking for. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'm probably going to end the video here. Well, not probably, have nothing else to talk about. So that's the end of my video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that I was able to help somebody in some way, or maybe give them a bit of inspiration, because that's the point of this. Enjoy your day. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and all that lovely stuff, and I thank you.